now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Some of this stuff you can't make up, man. Some of this stuff, I be thinking, man, this is playing too well, man. What are the odds that Ja Rule, Tony Yayo, and Uncle Murder end up on the same flight? Do y'all think that 50 had a heads up and say, you know what, I'm going to put my crew on the same flight with Ja Rule to see what happened? That sound like something that he'd do, man. That's some petty stuff that he'd do. Y'all seen that he bought, when Ja Rule had a concert, he bought all the front section out, made it seem like Ja Rule wasn't popping. This is a 20-year beef that been going on. I was 23 years old when these dudes' beef started. They still beefing. I don't even think it's gang beefs that went this long. These dudes done had some real issues. What's his name? The Irv Gotti, he done passed away. They stressed him out so cold, he done passed away beefing with these dudes, man. We're going to get to this, man. This Urban Politicians TV. This my boy channel, man. Ja Rule responded to Tony Yayo airplane confrontation and say he hit him with a pillow. Hit him with a pillow. Should have got cracking, man. I don't think they should have got cracking on the plane, but when he hit Tony Yayo with that pillow, or whoever he threw that pillow at, y'all think they should have got down? We're going to get to this content, man. But before we do that, man, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Man, let's take it to the NYC and see what they got going on over there, man. Let's go. All right, man, let's go check this out, man. Let's go.
What's up? What's up? It's Ja Rule. See, this is the pillow Ja Rule threw at me so fast. This way he was sitting before we got him out of here.
Hey, man, is it me? Ja Rule by himself. He's saying, let's shake. It's two of them, and they was sitting in back of him. They could have just fired on him, but they'd rather troll. They'd rather troll, get him hostile, get him excited. But he by himself. It don't like he bowing down to me. And if he threw a pillow at you, you know, he trying to get something going. But y'all was sitting in back of him. Y'all could have just fired on him. But we know what it is, man. They come from a trolling camp, man. They boss definitely be trolling. Probably where they got it from. But it don't like Ja Rule scared to me. What y'all think?
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on what I really, truly think is the longest lasting rap beef of all time once again. And it's crazy because when you sit back and think about it, this has really been going on since my adolescent years, and they was already grown men getting into it, going back and forth even before 50 made it into the rap game. And
all right, let me read what Ja Rule said, man. This him on Twitter. He said, I popped out on these peas by myself on the plane, laughing my A off. I threw the pillow at Yayo head because he's soft. Knock on your hat. Knocked his hat off. It was hilarious.
Got nationally known, it was beef, and then he went global and everything that happened went down. But yesterday, it started the timeline last night that Tony Yayo, Uncle Murder, and Ja Rule ran into each other on the flight coming back from the Super Bowl, where it was clips circulating and things. Now, Ja Rule has put out his side of it and said, nah, this ain't that. TMZ caught this footage of Ja Rule turned it up, welcoming to do they want to punch right there on the plane, which I most definitely would never do. I wouldn't think if Ja Rule didn't do nothing, if he didn't stand up, it wouldn't mean that he took an L. It wouldn't mean that he went out weak. Come on, bro. Who wants a just federal case that you could possibly get from fighting?
All right, so yeah, you're right. That is a federal case. That's a federal. So maybe that's why they didn't swing on him in the back and figure we'd just troll him and try to get him out of character and see if we could get him. So it might have been a setup to get him wet up. But yeah, I agree. That's a federal offense, man. They did the right thing. Plus, these old men, man, these dudes is older than me. These dudes is grandpas, man.
On the plane and losing your flight privileges will always be a hassle. I don't even think 50 Cent would even do nothing to Ja Rule if he seen him getting on the plane, just keeping it all the way 100. But Ja Rule responded and said this: I popped on these punks by myself on the plane, laughing my A off. P-U-S-S-Y-A niggas. I threw the pillow at Yayo head cause you soft. Knocked your hat all off. Ish was hilarious. Then he said via TMZ. Hi, Ja. Jamie here from TMZ. Reaching out for comment regarding a Delta flight you were on Sunday morning. Witnesses tell us from SFO to JFK where Ja Rule got into an argument with Tony Yayo on the flight. Ja was the aggressor and yelled profanities, said he wanted to fight, then throwing a pillow at Tony Yayo. Crew stepped in and pulled both guys off the plane for a bit. Yayo yelled back that the planes are federal offenses territory and he did nothing wrong.
All right, so Yayo knew exactly what was going on. They say Yayo yelled back, the planes are federal offense territory, and he did nothing. Y'all know Yayo ain't trying to go back to jail. I know Yayo with the business. If they would have called him outside, then yeah, that probably would have been a different story. But he know the law. He ain't trying to go back. You think he about to miss out on all this money? He just wanted to troll it, get it online, let 50 see it. When 50 see it, 50 gave him a round of applause. My boy did his thing. he was like, man, let me get my troll on, man.
Ja Rule then says the whole team is P-U-S-S-Y, 50 Cent, Yayo, Uncle Murder. Then he put up a meme of Pinky saying Ja punked them. Yayo and Murder officially P-U-S-S-Ys, had them looking pinky. And then Ja put the laughing emoji up. So now Ja put up that post saying that was the memo that TMZ reached out to him and said what the witnesses were saying, that Tony Yayo was saying, man, I didn't do nothing wrong. It wasn't this, it wasn't that. So I don't know if they sat down first, because that was the clips that they put out yesterday. That other one seemed like somebody was recording from the side view right there when Ja Rule was turning up and stuff. Did he sit down and then they started mocking Ja Rule and making him turn up, or did he come on there, see them, and turn up immediately? Because I think Ja Rule probably the type to come in there, maybe, I don't know, I wasn't there, sit down, chill it and see. I see them two there. I might not say nothing to him, I'ma chill. But if they start mocking him,
I'ma stop right
to him
there.
while he sit down, he might be like,
let me stop right there, man. I don't see Ja Rule coming on the plane. Like he say, I wasn't there either. He probably spotted them, took his seat like, man, I know what time it is. I'm by myself. If they approach me, then I'm going to say something. Other than that, I'm going to just get to where I'm going. I believe Tony Yayo seen him like, this is my opportunity. The trolling, we got him, caught him again. We don't know how long it been since they last seen each other. But definitely, to me, it looked like Ja Rule wasn't scared. And it looked like they might have got him off the plane because he seemed to be more of the aggressor that wanted to get down. It didn't look like Tony Yayo, like he said, he knew what time it was. This was a federal offense. Didn't look like he was ready to get it on. But Ja Rule definitely was ready to get it on from what I'm seeing on this.
all right, bro, I'm finna go up on him now. Y'all gonna sit up here and trip on this play, but he put it out there like Ja Rule Tony Yayo got to say this is federal. I ain't finna get into it with you on no plane, bro. I'm not gonna crash out unless it's really that majorly overly deep. I think that overall they feel like with our sides that have beefs, it got that heavy between our sides, but we got to really sit here and think, bro. Everybody got to nearly be 50 years old, if not 50 years old already. Just keeping it all the way up.
They for sure in their 50s, for sure.
I don't know exactly how old Uncle Murder is, and then like I said, I've been hip to Uncle Murder in the game. I think he just looking at it like, I've been running with G-Unit. I've been getting the bag with G-Unit. If I see John, they up there with him, so I got to take it up there with him automatically. I've chose this side, so I might as well play offense on it. But let's keep it 100. They using this as a moment. The reason they probably came to the internet, in my opinion, they like, hey, we can use this as promo for our new podcast right now. Tony Yayo and
Bam. There it go right there. They do got a podcast. So maybe they did know that the boy was going to book that flight. Or what flight that he was booking. Might have got some intel. These guys are rich. They can find out stuff. Let's go ahead and book the same flight that Ja Rule got. What are the odds that they sit behind him on the plane? This seemed kind of suspect, man. And it might be a play to promote they new podcast. These guys are smart, man. What y'all think? I think so, man. I think so, man.
Uncle Murder got a podcast. They just dropped their first episode for. Like, we go use it for a rollout. 50 go most definitely grab it up. He's an advocate for the capital C's at all times. Let's get to it. Hey, y'all put that up. Go ahead and go for it. You got to think 50 was on the plane asking them why hadn't they responded to Jim Jones yet? How come you ain't with at Jim Jones?
And I think I won out the group, okay? You just kicking us out the group. He just wear June on his hat. And take too long to respond to Jimmy. Comment section.
And things of that nature. So now Tony Yayo is gonna have something to talk about in the next interview runs that he does and speak on it from his perspective, and it's gonna be something to push and drive the traffic to the park.
Already seen him over there at Vlad. I seen the post Vlad put up today. He's already on Vlad, about to run up another bag. This is how you get the bag nowadays. You get the bag nowadays by trolling. You know, a lot of people might have wanted to seen some action, but they seen some dollar signs. We get into a squabble on this plane, we going to jail, we ain't get no money. We trolling, back up a little bit, let him bark. We got a story to talk about, man. This is how they get money nowadays. That's why you got to be careful out there in public, especially when people know you. When they know you, they're going to try you. They're going to have it on film, and it's going to be, you might be in a cold situation, man. Should I do something? Should I not do nothing? If I don't do nothing, they're going to talk about me on the internet. If I do something, they're going to talk about me on the internet. At the end of the day, I think the players that get talked about on the internet. So it's a win-win situation if you don't got your feelings in your heart in it.
Okay, so this is what they using it for at this moment. Ja Rule just said, hey, I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to control my own narrative. And he said he's committed to being petty with 50 Cent from here on out. He actually was saying something about 50 Cent the other day. I just didn't cover it myself. I was like, all right, it is what it is at this point in time. But I just want to come out and make sure.
All right, man, let's go to Urban Politicians TV, man. Let's go over here, man. I'm gonna also put the link in the description. That's my new thing, so you guys can easily find these guys instead of me just doing this. I realized that, man, unless you got a big TV, you probably won't even see this, so it'll be so small on your cell phone. I'm gonna put the link in the description. Y'all go over there, watch this, follow his channel, check out the rest of his videos. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. Let me get y'all thoughts, man. Y'all think this stuff was set up? Y'all think they've been playing us for 20 years, man? Let me get y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. I'm going. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.